That's where I sit. Excuse me. Move along the line. Thank you. Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing something that I haven't done for a really long time, but you guys seem to really love these kind of videos, so I can't not make them, and that is a 30-minute cleaning routine. I want to show you guys loads of tips about how to clean your room in 30 minutes or less. If you hear any digging, scratching, general noise making coming from this direction, it's hey! It's Waffle who is joining me for today's video. So yeah, in this video I'm going to be sharing some tips so that you can tidy up in a complete rush, and obviously this is not deep cleaning tactics at all. This is going to be how to do this in a hurry and how to tidy away some of those things so no one will notice. But because you're probably in a rush right now if you're watching this, I'm going to jump right in. Let's get into the tips. And here's a quick overview of how bad I let my room get after doing a bunch of DIYs. I just wanted to show you guys how bad it was so you know what we're dealing with. And I'm going to try and get a better lens so that you can actually see it from further away next time because my lens is kind of close up. But hopefully you get kind of an idea of how bad it was. So my first tip, before you get started, go ahead and look in the description box of this video and download the printable that I have left there. It's completely free to download and it's just a checklist of loads of different things that you can get done to clean your room. It's just a nice, easy guideline that you guys can follow that I thought might be helpful to you. So go check it out and download it if you would like. So now it's time to get tidying. I always suggest that the first thing that you do is make your bed. It's the biggest section of your room and it should probably make the biggest impact. So go ahead and make your bed. If you need to, change your sheets, but obviously this will add time if you're in a rush. But you know, if you've got time, go ahead, change your sheets and make your bed. I just put a brushed cotton sheet on my bed and I want to stay here for the rest of the day. But I have work to do. Next up, start by tackling the grossest things in your room, which is any old plates or old food items. Take them out of your room straight away. Then, speaking of dirty things, take 2 trash bags, one for the bin and one for recycling, and go around your room and collect any old wrappers or anything that needs to be thrown away so that you can get rid of them. Next up, make a dumping ground. What I mean by this is select the top of a dresser drawer or a desktop, somewhere that's a flat surface that you can use to collect all the miscellaneous items on your other surfaces while you clean them. So take items off of all the other surfaces. I recommend that you work clockwise or anti-clockwise around your room. Start with one corner and work your way to the rest and put all of your items in this dumping ground. If you have time, you can organize these things into categories such as things to take back to the bathroom, things to take downstairs, makeup items, craft items. This way, when you come to put them back, it will be so much easier to do. While you're collecting these items, if you do find any bigger items that you can put back straight away, go ahead and do this. It will save you so much time. While you're sorting through your items, don't forget about your clothes. I would say to have a separate place to put all of your clothes, or while you're picking them up, go ahead and put anything in the laundry pile that needs to go in the laundry. Anything that you want to put back, if you've got the time, put it in a pile, and then once you've finished that pile, fold it and put it back. However, if you are in a rush and you don't have time right now this very second, you could always put it in a basket, fold it gently so that it doesn't get creased, but put it in a basket and make sure that you get back to that as soon as possible. Now that your surfaces are pretty much clear, you can go ahead and clean them down. I'm using a rag and some disinfectant spray. I did used to love using cleaning wipes, but they're not super environmentally friendly. However, they're great to use if you're in a rush, so use whatever works for you. The surfaces are probably the most important things that you should clean if you're in a rush, but if you do have some extra time, here are a few things that you can do. You can wipe down the windows and the windowsills if you've got the extra time. Make sure to do this before you do any surfaces and before you vacuum, because all of the stuff is obviously going to fall onto the floor. Also, if you have time, go ahead and wipe down any door handles because these accumulate so much dirt you would not even believe, and also the switch plates for your lights and for your plugs. Now that you've finished with all of the cleaning, you can go ahead and put back all of the items that you've left in your dumping ground area. Now your room is probably looking a lot better and it's starting to take shape and it's looking less like a disaster zone. If you do have any leftover items in your dumping ground area that you just don't have a home for right now, maybe you're in a rush, I would recommend using a small trinket dish for small items so they don't get lost. Put them in the dish and put them somewhere else to look at later. The same thing goes for bigger items, maybe put them in a box or a basket and put them somewhere to a side, but make sure that you spend the time to go through these at a later date so they don't accumulate and become a junk box or a junk drawer. And now that everything is clean and has been put back in its place, you can go ahead and vacuum. Like I said, make sure this is the last thing that you do so nothing else is going to drop onto the floor. And lastly, for some finishing touches, you can light a candle or spray some room spray to make your room feel a lot cleaner and fresher. And here's just a quick little montage of what my bedroom looks like now that I've done all of this cleaning and everything's been put back in its place. It's so much nicer, so much fresher, and so much cleaner. So those are all my tips for how to tidy up in a hurry. I hope you guys like this updated video. I haven't done this in a while. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you liked it by giving it a thumbs up. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, he's a good boy. Look at his little head just popping up. Oh, you're so good.